Right, back in the woods. Another winter woodsy weekend. I don't know if this area just sort of got skipped by that winter blast, crazy storm that we had, but there's not a ton of snow up here, and the snow is mostly just deep at the front of the lanes. So I'm just gonna walk back. I think I'll hopefully get the truck in without getting it stuck. Hey, not too deep for our truck, buddy. Got some snow on top here to melt down because it'll take a little while to de-thaw the water that's up here. How you doing, buddy? It's warming up slowly. You don't believe me. Nice sleep in the cabin in the woods. So today I'm doing, I'm a little bit behind because I'm actually wrapping my last couple of hives here. Well, last 3 hives. And these should have been done a little bit earlier, but sometimes you get busy, and I was fully expecting to be back at the bee yard weeks ago. It's been just over a month since I've been up here. So I'm gonna get these ladies wrapped. I've got these skids here, just I'll probably make them look nicer in the spring, but they're just there as an extra wind block. This area here, this is a new area that where I'm keeping my hives, or a few hives anyways, and this is quite sheltered from the wind. That's all, you know, woods behind them. I've got the bullet ridden trailer, you know, on this side blocking, but there's also a ridge right there, so wind is generally coming east. And I think this may be a really ideal location for them. I mean, well, this winter will tell. Got the trumpeter swans flying by. Temperatures are perfect to pop the lids today. It's about 7 degrees. It is 7 degrees. And they're obviously out doing cleansing flights. Boy, I got them going up my sleeve here. Oh, damn it. It's going right up my sleeve, I believe. Something might have been bothering this hive, because I didn't think they'd be this protective. It's going right up my sleeve. We're all good now. I'm gonna check the trail cams while I can because it's getting late, and see what mischief has been going on in the woods. All right, dinner is super easy tonight. This whole week actually is kind of amazing because I've got choices of homemade food. For Christmas, my mom's like, hey, what do you want for Christmas? And I'm like, hey, nothing, I got everything I need. And she's like, no, seriously, what do you want? And I said, you know what, if you really want to get me something, I would just love some homemade lasagna. That's my mother's lasagna is to die for. So not only did she make me like lasagna, but she also, both my parents made me some pâté chinois, which is a French-Canadian version of shepherd's pie, and some garlic spare ribs, and leftover turkey dinner. Well, actually, we made, absolutely amazing and super easy. So tonight, I think I'm going to go for the turkey dinner and save the pâté chinois for tomorrow. Oh, and homemade chili. She also made me some homemade soup. Amazing. Oh, you're smelling dinner, eh? You're smelling dinner. Okay, let's, we'll get you fed in a sec there, bud. So let's get this on the wood stove. It's not the fancy stuff, but we're not fancy around here at all, so. You just followed me around, huh? Crazy dog. It's not even close to dinner time. What? Dinner time? Sorry, I was just checking your tail. I was checking the Wagometer. It's not registering. I brought up some music here. I need to do a bit of recording. This is a new little amp that I picked up. Just a little practice amp. I really like it. It's like a, I don't know, 3 or 4 watt amp, but it's just perfect. And that's all that I got to say here. That's all I got to say. Will you stop following me around, huh? Wag, wag. It's not registering. Not until dinner time, I think, the tail starts registering. The Wagometer. Hey? Hey? Is it around dinner time that the Wagometer starts? Yeah. Oh! Oh! Oh, yeah. Baby. Another nice day on the creek. Rain just stopped. I actually love when it rains up here. Kaya's in her hunting vest. Had a nice fire last night. It was so mild. I was thinking the stars might come out, but didn't see any stars. But it was a perfect night to sit by the bonfire. And just gonna top up the generator and get ready for tonight. I use the generator for at least a couple of hours every night just to run the lights and get things charged up. Now this little generator can run for a good long time. It'll run for pretty close to about 10 hours if you have it on a half load and you're just topping up your solar batteries like I do. Now I don't usually run it for that long, it's an exception, but tank of gas goes a long way. These little guys. Hey buddy. And the other source of power, of course, is wood. And at first glance this may look impressive, but it's not so much because I've only really got about 3-4 nights here of split wood. The stuff in behind is they're bigger logs that I haven't split, and these are all ash trees here, and really hard to get an axe through them. So got some work cut out for me. Now, good news, just taking a little walk around, looking at wind damage, which there really isn't much. I was concerned, these are my storage boxes, honey supers and brood boxes waiting to get filled, newbies. They are all fine, you know, they're anchored down by a few large stones, but the wind always, it's always an eastwardly wind up here, and it generally, you know, comes up over that ridge and barrels down. Knocked over hives before, so that's good. And checked on these girls yesterday. They're just fine. I did have one tree come down, and funny, I hadn't even noticed this tree being in need of being cut down, but obviously rotted. So all of the ash trees up here are just being devastated by the emerald ash borer, which affects the tree, gets under the bark, and just basically kills it from the inside. By the time you see the damage, which is when the bark starts peeling off, it's too late. And I always have several ash to come down every year. Okay, so yeah, a few things that are kind of scattered about here, but I would say we missed the eye of the storm. Good girl, come on. It's one sexy tree. The other thing with ash is that it is not fun to split. Not at all. Jeepers. Gotta work for your heat. This stuff is almost impossible to get through. You gotta just chip away at the sides of these as best you can. Yeah, that's the way we do it. That's the way we do it around here. Through this, it's like spaghetti inside. The grains of these just grow all twisted. Hey bud, got a cold bum? My bum is on the rail. Ouch. Okay, lessons learned. She's looking all kind of weird because I just had a bit of an accident up here. I was carrying a hot bucket of water, pot of water outside to actually cool it down, put some more snow in it. And I dropped it and scalded my foot, which was inside a boot. I got my boot off and just cleaning this up. It wasn't boiling. If it was boiling, my foot would be a little bit worse for wear, but it did get scalded pretty good, so Ouchie, mama. And she's a little bit concerned. Sorry, buddy, too. Were you? Kaya, you know what? You're spilling my drink. You're literally spilling my, what's this stuff called again? Krupnik. It's a honey-based liqueur, honey-based off vodka. It's amazing, Krupnik. But you're spilling it, buddy. The road is very icy. It's like sheer ice. I noticed as I was coming out, looked like somebody took the ditch up here. Maybe they were flying around the corner, I don't know, but tire tracks in the ditch. Such a nice night. I love being out in the woods in the wintertime at night. Well, daytime too, but wintertime is one of my absolute favorite times to be up here. Off grid. Everything is a little bit of extra work and effort. Keep the wood stove going and keep the water thawed. Careful you don't pour it on your foot. This is, I know it's dark and you're not going to be able to see this, but this is a rock cliff here that has caves inside of it. I think that might be where bobcats live. Okay, let's go, bud. Let's go. She's going to stop and sniff every single little thing. Aren't you, buddy? Okay. Let's get back to the cabin. Get some homemade food on there on the wood stove. We got the wood stove just roaring back there. Got stuff drying out, including the boot that got soaked. My foot's fine, by the way, if you're wondering. And just heating up the frying pan here, the cast iron frying pan for some, oh my goodness, homemade pâté chinois. Best Christmas gift in the world. Thank you, Mom. Thank you, Dad. Yay. Easy peasy. And the story behind pâté chinois is that I think it was when they were building the railroad, the Chinese workers, the immigrants who were working on the railroad, would make pâté chinois, and they would basically they would all combine their rations, which was often beef and potatoes, and obviously corn, and they would ration it and put it all together and make a communal dinner. But the French Canadians liked it and made it their own. So some cultural appropriation, which I'm happy with because it's gonna fill me up tonight. Stay there. You missed me. Missed the kiss. It's doing just beautifully here. Yum, yum, yum. I'm not drinking that. What's up, buddy? 12 years later, she discovers a mirror. Hey, it's just me. It's just me, buddy. It's just me. It's Papa. It's Papa, buddy. Oh my God. Hey, hey, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's good. Oh my God. You're nuts. Hey, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Have you gone crazy? Well, it's time to go. That's not the right time. Crazy thing about this clock is that it just randomly starts. I can't get it to work. I wind it up and it doesn't do anything, but then every once in a while it just starts ticking on its own. So I think it's a haunted clock, or it's just telling me it's time to go. It starts ticking down and it's like, dude, time's up. I didn't actually record too much when I was up here. Just really chilled out, and I needed that. Sometimes I feel guilty when I come up here and think, oh, I gotta do this and this and this and this, and I should do this and this and this, and I really just relaxed this time, and I really needed it. I just woke up from a nap and time to go. So that's cool. Work beckons. So I need to heed the call. Happy New Year, everybody. Thanks so much to those of you watching who have supported me with the bees, honeybees over the last year. It was a tough year, sort of all around, but especially for the bees. So thank you so much for helping me get back on my feet and get the ladies buzzing again. And let's hope for a good winter, fingers crossed. All right, goodbye, little cabin. Just on cue, there's the coyotes. Okay, there's the coyotes, bud. Let's get you in the car before they come and eat you.